What is up, my friends? This is EnviroBoy, and we're back. It's Catlateral damage. We're getting close. We're getting close to like fully beating this one, and I don't mean just like, oh yeah, we've done the story. I mean like everything. Like, look at our toppled objects. We're getting up there in terms of the number of objects toppled down. This is the one that I'm gonna not worry about, actually. Trying to like intentionally getting every toppled object. I'm gonna worry less about these. We'll still go for it in sort of like our sandbox, our litter box mode. What's this one? Oh, that's the food one. Yeah, like we'll still go for it. I think between all of the levels, I think if we do like all of them not procedurally sandbox mode, we'll get all of these things. But we also need to chase, and we got to chase achievements. Ultra Mess Maker, we're getting there. We're about a quarter of the way done with that one. What else do we have? Photo Hoarder, we're getting our way to that one. Photo Completionist, we're a little over halfway on that one. Almost halfway with Procedural Pro. Got all of these ones here. Mouse Hunter, just got to catch a few more mice. We'll have fun with that one. Good Clean Fun, spend a total of 10 minutes riding robot vacuums. That one's, we may have to get ourselves on that one in a sandbox mode and just like chill out in sandbox. Or litter box, excuse me. I still don't know what this one is. I don't even know what to do for peak performance. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that one. I don't know. But game records, we're going to go on those things. And we're getting there with the collected photos. We need to keep getting treats so we can get all of the photos. We got all the tabbies. Did we end up getting all the fluffies yet? Yeah, we got all the fluffies. We're on to the voids. We got to get the voids. And the black and whites, but then we're still collecting those as we go. So I should stop wasting time with blabbering here. I'm re-assimilating myself into it is really what's happening here, because I don't know what the peak performance one is supposed to be. I don't know if it's like I'm supposed to pick a certain cat that has the highest stats or something. I don't know. I don't know what it expects of me. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if we just go through and we do one with each cat. Like, I don't know. Let's try that. Let's try Nero. We're doing procedural. It doesn't matter. The studio's the smallest one, which means we can quickly get the procedurals. We need to do, what is it, 60? We need to do 12 more procedural ones to get us there. So we need to topple $800 worth. Get that off there. Get all this crap out of here. And we need to get the curtains here. Ah! Oops, wait for it. Oh, there's 1, 2. Oh, hey, we gotta ride the Roomba here. Gotta get $715 worth of stuff toppled. We'll get there. Oh, the shoes are pretty pricey, huh? It'd be a shame if someone were to destroy all of your beautiful, nice shoes. What a tragedy. Anyway. I feel like it's also going to be worth it to catch these treats, even in these ones, because we're trying to get all of our cat photos. Like, I don't think it's a waste at any point to try and get, like, even in these ones, these procedural ones where the main goal, like, it may not be the most efficient approach to getting everything to be completionist about these levels, but at the same time, it's like we might as well, because we're already involved in it, right? Because you never know if any of these things are going to end up being, you know, the new items that we haven't toppled at all yet. You just don't know. We can do this. We can just go ahead and let ourselves be very thorough and completionist. The other thing about it, too, is, like, I'm not actually in a hurry. I'm enjoying this game. It's fun. It's satisfying. Yes, I do want to, you know, eventually beat this game so we can move on to other sort of, you know, simulation games, as I've kind of started doing on Sundays here. It's funny, I say I've started doing it. As far as, like, viewership goes, to all of you watching, it'll feel like I've been doing this for over a month at this point, I believe, if we're on episode 7 now. But for me, I have been recording this specific game for not even a full week yet. Because, you know, I try to record in batches, so that way there's at least some continuity between episodes. At least, like, batches of episodes as we go. You know, that just seems like the way to do things. Can we not pick these things up? No, I want to pick that. Nope, pick it up. And yeah. Yep. Oh, okay, I guess we can break it. Our jaw's too powerful. Get out of here. Come on. Topple. Why can't... why will you not topple? Whoops. Alright, let's just get ourselves up here nice and calm. Wait for and bam. There we go. Got it. Grab that one and that. I wonder if peak performance has to do with the amount of times we use catnip. That would make sense, wouldn't it? They have food in the microwave. They had food in the microwave. All right, well, let's eat some of this food here. And let's get that all out of there. Why not? And get this thing too, whatever this is. Go. Whoops. Whoops. Go. And boom. Boom. Oh, we need to ride the thing. I might just go ahead and let us, like, ride the... Come on. Ride the Roomba a little bit in this one. Just sort of, like, chill out with it a little bit on here. Since we have the opportunity, I don't feel like it can really hurt to, you know, try and take advantage of that. You know what I mean? There we go. Oh, sweet. Curtains. And curtains. There we go. That. Wait. Now let's get the plants off of there. Go. Alright, so we need to go in here. Hello, Roomba. I mean, we could just kind of chill here and chat for a while, you know what I mean? Like, maybe we don't need to go for the... Oh, grab that. No, let's grab that. Here we go. Oh, no, bring me back. Well, okay, yeah, let's just chill on here for a little bit. I mean, we can just relax and you know, make small talk, I suppose, right? Seems like a reasonable thing that we can do. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't use up our energy. We can just, like, chill here and see what this thing gets up to. This goofy little device. It bothers me that I can't figure out how I set myself directly on the center of this thing. Like, I always kind of on the edge of it. Kind of bothers me, but I don't know. Yeah, like, we can just chill. So, like, you know, how's it going? Hope everyone's having a good time. I won't get the full 10 minutes on this one, but we can just kind of, like, relax here. We can get ourselves, like, a minute or two, right? And if we do that a couple times, it'll get us closer to that 10 minutes. Oh, hey, we're going to get closer to this sucker. Come on, Roomba. Oh, no. No, keep going. Catlateral damage Roomba is not very intelligently programmed. I think real Roombas tend to have better, like, world mapping abilities than this one apparently has. Can we grab that from down here? No. Kind of a shame. We should just ride this and see if it'll take us all the way into the street at any point. It's pretty stuck in this corner. Like, the thing... This is a pretty ridiculous Roomba. This is just not a very good one. Doesn't have very good pathfinding. Makes me think of the time when I was in college. I lived in the dorm rooms, right? I was a dorm room brat, and I remember a buddy of mine he got himself one of these little Roombas to just let it roam around his dorm room and keep his dorm room clean for him. So, you know, that he never really had to sweep the floor or anything. He would just kind of let the Roomba take care of it. And I remember we absolutely did the thing at one point where we tied a balloon. Like what was it? No, you know what? I'm thinking of a different time. The one in the dorm room, we would just do the thing where, like, we would put drinks on it and, like, send it to people and have it be, you know, like your little butler and do stuff like that. Yeah, but the other one I'm thinking of is it might have been that same friend. I can't remember. You know, it's been enough years, and this was all kind of in that college time, and it's like I wasn't a partier or anything. I've always been straight edge, so I've never bothered with any of that kind of stuff. But even so, just like all of those years spent, you know, in one area, living one lifestyle, They all kind of blur together, but at any rate, that's not like the super important part of the story. The story that I'm coming up with here is, in some way, shape, or form, we ended up in a situation where we had 2 Roombas in one place. Probably manufactured. Probably one person that had one at their place brought it over when we were all hanging out at someone else's place who also had one. But we had 2 Roombas, and we absolutely did the thing where you like put them in an enclosed area. I think we just found like a smaller room that we could close the doors and keep it trapped in there. And we totally did the thing where we taped a balloon onto the rear end of them and then put knives on the front of them and just kind of had them do the Mario Kart battle mode thing to see who would become the champion. Yeah, I remember absolutely doing that. That was good times. That was good times, and this Roomba just immediately makes me think of that. But at any rate, okay, we've been sitting here for a little while. Let's go ahead and finish getting some stuff here. Grab these treats. Yum, yum, yum. Grab. I think it's going to be worth it to focus on getting the treats, since those will net us more of our cat photos that we're trying to get. I feel like it's more likely that those will be like new things that I haven't gotten yet. No more energy. Okay, well that's fine. I think we accomplished all of our goals. So that's the important part. We'll get the treats and the photos that we're looking for here. Yeah, the 2 photos there. Look at the kitties. Okay, let's see. What cat friends did we unlock this time? Got ourselves Theo and Taffy. Taffy looking a little focused on something off in the middle distance. Cow looks unamused by the antics of the photo taker. And then we have Meringue, who looks like they were ready for their photo. Like, yeah, I'm ready to show you my good side. We do retry. I think it'll still let us like collect our goals, right? We just do that, and if we just keep it, like, kind of keep it rolling there, we should just be able to go after and like get our goals and everything. I think that's gonna be how this works. And it seems like it, yeah, it has to be, because it's logging this as a new map, clearly. Because we are, it's a different layout than it was before, even though we're in the same room. Or in the same, on the same map, I guess I should say. So, yeah, alright, that's great. This we need to get, yeah, and it's different goals and everything too, I think. Yeah, those are different goals. Wants us to topple some CDs. Those, grab the photos. I see we have a little nap spot there, that's nice. Can use that to... The only thing that doesn't do is it doesn't really let us change which cat we're using. But I think that's okay. I'm actually, now that I've thought about it, I actually really think... There we go, let's get that computer out of there. I actually really think that the peak performance is going to have something to do with collecting up catnip. So all the more reason to just do the not procedurally generated litter box modes. And we can just go through all of the maps and try to get every object destroyed and you know, collected, quote unquote, that way. Might have used that nap a little soon, but that's okay. Oh, that one. Hanoli. I love the names that people come up with for their cats. I think cat names are absolutely adorable. Although one of my favorite things, I will say, like, and this isn't to say that I don't like other more whimsical names for cats, but there's something extra hilarious to me about when you give a cat like an exceedingly normal human name. So like our cat, my partner's cat, that she named Andy, so we can call him Andrew when he misbehaves. Like, I don't know, like that concept has grown on me a lot lately. I used to definitely, like, especially as a kid, I used to be very much like, you know, come up with fun, whimsical names for your pets. And I think there's still legitimacy to that, namely because that way you can, like, use names that might not be great for a human. You know what I mean? Because, like, there's only so much you can do as far as being creative with a name for a human before you just accidentally subject your child to, you know, a lot of being made fun of. And you don't want to do that, right? Like you don't want to do that. You want to name your kid, you know, something that's meaningful to you, but you have to remember, you know, it's your kid's name. They're not gonna, you know, sorry if there's anyone, like, I don't mean to insult, like sometimes kids love that, you know, or sometimes a person will love their unique, whimsical name, and there's nothing necessarily wrong with it, but you subject the kid to a name, you know, and it's like, you can always have a whimsical nickname. Like, you can always come up with more nicknames that are whimsical. But if it's your legal name, that's a process to get that changed. A little squeaker toy squeaky noise. So it's like, I feel like there's reason to be cautious about a whimsical name for a person, for a little baby or whatever. But I do think that, like, you know, I guess in that, I shouldn't say but, it's more so in that same vein. I think a pet can be a real safe place, a safe opportunity to use those more fun and whimsical names. And I'm just spouting off a lot of opinion here. There's nothing inherently right or wrong. You can agree or disagree with me, and I'm not going to be offended either way. You know, I just want to say that up front, because there'll probably be people that are like, excuse you, my whimsical name is my favorite thing about myself, and the fact that my family gave it to me means the world to me. And that's not a wrong perspective. You're allowed to, what happened? Why am I frozen? Oh, there we go. Oh, I see my mouse accidentally clicked out of the game window. That's fine. Back in it. So, you know, it's fine either way. It's fine either way. It just, you know, to me, that's just, I don't know. I don't need to belabor the point. The point is, I totally get it. And I will likely, before my life is over, have many different pets. Oh, hey, we can just chill out and get some more of our time here. I will likely have many pets that I will still give whimsical, fun, silly names and all of that. But yeah, the concept of just like giving a pet a super normal name does amuse me more and more every year that I'm alive. And it's because there's something about, like, oh yeah, I named my cat Steve, and that way when he misbehaves, I can be like, Steven, behave. Like, something about that works so well for a cat. I feel like it almost works better for a cat than a dog too, to give, like, you can give dogs a normal name, but because dogs are so happy-go-lucky, rather than being, you know, the same level of feisty and mischievous as cats can be, I think it tends to have more utility when you use this tactic with a cat, because you're more likely to be mad at a cat's antics and misbehaviors. Grab it. There we go. All right. That's whoa. I think just kind of got rocketed by that thing. That's okay. Let's go ahead and resume actually playing the game now. Here, come on, get out of there, you spray bottles. There we go. Oh, you get out of there too, soap bottle. Whee. Grab that. Oh, no. Pick it up. Drop it. Pick it up. And drop it. Go. Okay, we want to come over here. Grab these things off. Go. Got ourselves a little cat photo. And I know we've got our nip. And, I wish it was easier to get the things out of the oven. I don't like they put stuff in the oven, but then you can't really get it out of the oven. Boom, get that coffee mug. Yeah, see, there we go. There's a new one. See, that's why we stay determined and we stay focused and purposeful in doing whatever the heck it is we're doing at any given time. Okay, I don't want to waste... I don't want to waste catnip energy on doing stuff that I don't need the catnip energy for, you know what I mean? So like the nap and stuff, we can wait until we're done nip tripping here. And then we can go ahead and go up and get ourselves a little nappy poo. Napkins. There we go. Get that door open. Get that door open out of there. There we go. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Get those. I'm assuming those are donuts. Maybe they're bagels. I don't know. The bagels or bagels. How do you pronounce it? Share in the comments and start a war between the Midwest and the coasts. How do you pronounce bagel / bagel? Are you from New York? Are you from Minnesota? We'll know by how you say words and our judgment of that. At any rate, we're gonna be a little snoozy cat. Get these plates out of here too. Get out of here. I don't know why the plates are still behaving like we're nipped out of our minds here. Maybe there's just some after effects of the nip still haunting us. Whoops. Nope. Not go down. There we go. Get out of there. Great. Alright, I think that's everything. That's just, I'll make sure I got all the treats, because we knocked a lot of treats down and everything. Yeah, it looks like we got all the treats and everything. Great. Kind of tempted to just hang out on the room, but just a little bit longer. Just rack up a couple more. Aha! I wondered if there would be one more. I wondered. Oh, get on the thing and stay on it. There we go. Keep racking up our seconds and minutes. Oh, hey, look at that. Look at what I missed. Grab. Nope, nope, nope. Grab it. Grab it. Treats go. Oh, man. Don't let the vacuum get him. There we go. All right, you know what? That's good. Let's go ahead and get ourselves in the box. Call it a round, and then we'll see how much progress we're making on our goals and everything, and then we can do it again. That coupled stuff. Collected our toys. All right. Show us the kitties we got. Show us them kitties. Okay, I can see down in the corner we got a procedural pro, so it is counting them separate as we go. That's great. Found Robin, who's having a cute little snooze. Cannoli, who looks very stately and cozy. We have Max, who is clearly on the hunt out in the middle of winter. We have Bruno, Bruno looks like he might have woken up from a hard nap. And then we have Oscar and Lola, who are just the cutest of the patooties. They're ranked up there. They're up there. I'm not gonna make a bold claim that say they are the cutest of all the patooties, but they're probably up there in the top, you know, the top 5% of cutie patooties there. All right, let's do it again. Gotta keep getting our goals and everything here. I'm getting tired of this place. Those humans will pay. See, after that one, I'm back to thinking maybe we just, like, do this quickly and just get, like, really focus on getting the unlocks and the treats and stuff. What do we need to do? Get 19 objects, $600 worth of stuff destroyed. So that's good. Grab the curtains so we can grab our treats. Whoops. Oh, man, we're going to get a lot out of that swipe. Alright, so we've already done all the damage that we need to do. There's one toy we gotta find. Pick these up. We gotta play with this. Grab that. Whoa. That. Launch ourselves. Just absolutely rocketing ourselves across the map. To get our curtains. Critically important things. So there's a toy around here somewhere, but I see more curtains, most importantly. Toys on the toilet. Get it? I get it. I see what I did there with the wordplay. Boy, come back here. Have our toilet paper. Wipes, 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 wipe. And yum, 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 yum. That. Anything like an important kitty picture. Yeah, I'm tempted to like keep going after the bathroom stuff because I feel like there's at least at one point there was a lot of missing bathroom stuff for me as far as, you know, stuff that I've knocked off of counters and destroyed. I think I might be kind of starting to catch up because I'm noticing less and less new item blips there. Okay, we got to put something in the trash bin here. Where's the trash bin? Right there. Okay. Up anything? Anything at all? Wait, did we get it in? There we go. And we just want to look around and see if we can grab these treats and stuff. That's going to be a great one. Great thing to do here. Oh, we've got curtains. Grab these. Those up. There might be some treats in here. Oh, and there's nip. Okay, yeah, we want to get up. We want to get up in there and get that nip. Come on. Gosh, it's hard to like thread the needle with some of these. You know what I mean? Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. So much faith in us. Oh my gosh. Oh. I have so much faith in us that we can do this. Alright, well, we at least got the treat bag knocked over. What I really want is the nip. There we go. Because I'm thinking that like the nip might have something to do with like the peak performance thing. That, or if it like has to do with the dashing or something like that. I'm gonna charge around a little bit. I'm on nip. That's what my cat does. Give her the nip and she just like freaks out, loses her flim-flamming mind. It just goes absolutely nuts. Alright, there we go. That should be good. I feel like that's pretty sufficient. We've accomplished all of our goals. We found all the treats as far as I can tell. Great. Yeah, I think that's actually the move. Just go real quick, get all the goals and stuff. Unlock whatever we can. Boom. Bada boom. Bada boom. We got a lot of pictures out of this one. That's great. Let's see all the little critters we got. That looks like it might be a little guinea pig or something and a hamster ball. I mean, it looks like we got a couple of oh, it's Rosie. No, she's not in a hamster ball. She's in a little tube. She's having fun in her little tube. Emmy and Oscar, sweet little puppers. We've got Celia and Digby. Is that? Oh, it's a drawing. It looks like. Are they Siamese cats? Is that? I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that one, but we'll you know, 2 for the price of 1, double the fun. There you go, Tesla. He looks like a sweet boy. Sleepy Scaredy Cat. At least getting the first name basis. Earning that one pretty hardcore there. Rudy, ready for Halloween. Super cute. Alright, gotta keep trying. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going with this, man. Gotta keep going. I need something to drink. Okay, I took a sip of my water. We're good to go. What do we got? Play with this. That taken care of. Oh, the mouse! I'm gonna get that son of a gun. Come here, you! One mouse. Hold on. I saw another one. Come here, you! Got him. A little murderous of us, but hey, you know what? We've got missions to accomplish, and that's a good double whammy because we also have that as one of our sort of overarching goals. Oh, crap. We got to catch moths, too. Not over fond of that one, but that's okay. We'll catch them. Got the moth. Oh, you know what's going to be a good idea? Because of how much energy we're about to waste jumping after moths, we're going to eat all of the snacks that we can find. Everyone knows that lettuce and bacon, but not tomato, are good. Although I guess, like, to be fair, I suppose it is somewhat controversial to like tomatoes. I've always loved tomatoes. My girlfriend is amused by me because I will sit there and I will slice up a tomato. Like, I will just slice it up and just eat tomato slices. You know, or it's like I'll even sometimes, if I'm really in the mood for it, I will eat, like, grab a tomato and I'll eat it like I'm eating an apple or something. Like, I'll absolutely do that. You just put a little bit of salt on a tomato, delicious. Tomatoes, a freshly sliced tomato, especially if you put it in the fridge beforehand so it's nice and cold, right? That's one of my favorite post-run snacks. I will eat slices of tomato that way. And I've just always done that. Like, that's always how it's been. My family, we grew up, we like had a garden, or I grew up, we would have a garden. And oh, I need to topple more pieces of paper, huh? The unique one. But we would have a garden that we would grow tomatoes in, so we were always having garden fresh tomatoes. I grew up and I always loved tomatoes. And I did not realize that there are so many people that feel very strongly in the anti-tomato camp. You know, it's like I understood when people were like, oh no, I don't like cilantro. Oh, I don't like broccoli. You understand those ones, especially some of the ones like broccoli and stuff, where there's actually a chemical situation where like people will taste a specific chemical in broccoli that like I'm not predisposed to tasting that, so it doesn't bother me. But other people, it does bother them. So like I get those ones, but tomatoes, I had no idea that people did not care for tomatoes. But I've learned in life there are people who are like very adamantly like, nope, I can't stand tomatoes. I hate those things. Keep them away from me or I will get violent. You know, there's definitely people that have that sort of take on it. And I've learned to respect it, as crazy as I think it is. I've learned to understand and respect. I recognize that that's just how some people are. It's fine. But yeah, I guess that's a real thing. And so I guess maybe it's not quite as bizarre as I might think it is that, you know, you don't eat the tomato on the sandwich in this game. Millie looks very concentrated on something. Discordia looks a little bedazzled by the flash, maybe. We have MySpace, who definitely has a good profile picture going on right there. That's a very photogenic, stately photo right there. We have Scarlet, who's just ready to party. It's so great. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I need more toys. Time to make a mess. Been there, man. Been there. Alright, what are our goals? Need to catch the one moth. Oh, man. Can you imagine if I had, like, singular focus on the first jump for once I actually managed to, like, get the moth on the first try? That would have been awesome. That's like the time, I don't know if I told this story on any of these episodes. This past 4th of July, it was like 2 months ago now when it happened. You know, we're in America and we have boom, firework day, 4th of July. And yes, it is a ridiculous holiday. It's a silly holiday, which is really just a silly excuse for us to make things go boom. I am in full recognition of that. Still have fun with it. But the story where I'm going with the story is, I was hanging out with my family, and my nephew and I. We had those little poppers that you throw at the ground and they just kind of make a little snap sound. They're just like a little paper. Honestly, as weird and awkward as it is, they look like a little paper sperm. That's what I always think they look like. Have since I first was first given forcibly given a health class in school, right, that taught us all about anatomy and all that kind of stuff. Ever since I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, those poppers, those absolutely just look like little sperms. But they're filled with gunpowder, so you chuck them at the ground and they make a good pop. Or if you're if you're a guy who likes to mess with his guy friends, you throw it at like the bald guy's head, or you throw it at their feet or something like that and make them dance. It's all good, harmless fun. But you know, we would do stuff like that. But my nephew and I, we were tossing them, and we were like, what if we managed to have them hit each other when we throw them at each other, to see if we could like make them spark in midair. That was the thought process. That was our goal. So we started trying to do it, and I am not even joking. There were witnesses. They're witnesses. They're not here, and they're probably. I'm not going to make them drive into town just to sit here on a microphone and be all like, "Yeah, no, that happened." Maybe one day I'll get video of people saying that happened. There were witnesses that on our third try. It's not even just that we did it. It was on the third try we managed to do it. We managed to smack two of those little poppers together, and it was easily the best 4th of July event of my life, and it to the point, because like the odds of it happening just have to be so astronomical. Like, it's just so small, so hard to aim those things and get that to happen. But we did it. On the third try. And because of how difficult that task is, I rate that higher than even the year that I made a sparkler helmet, where I took an old bike helmet, shoved like 15 sparklers into it, into the foam, right? And put the helmet on my head, and we lit all the sparklers, so I was running around as a sparkler head. That was a pretty fun one. My parents only let me do that because we were standing next to a pool at the time. So if things went horrible, I could just dive into the pool and douse myself. It was fine. They're sparklers. It's no big deal. I knew it would be fine. It was just funny and amusing. But at any rate, there's Pizza Butt. It's just a great name for a cat. Talk about silly and whimsical. Good old Pizza Butt. We have Yoshikatsu, who looks like Yoshikatsu might have gotten a whiff of Pizza Butt there. If Yoshi, who's just being such a cute little sweetie right there. Milkshakes, who looks like Shakes is on the nip or on the prowl, or both. It could be, honestly. Space Cat, looks like they might be spacing out a bit. That's appropriate. Right, let's keep going. We got time for at least one more procedural, if not maybe 2 more procedural rounds here. We're making good progress on these procedurals, and then after that we can start doing our sandbox mode ones. Procedurals, I'm actually thinking, are kind of like the fastest way for us to be getting all of the cat photos that we're trying to get right now. If I'm being honest here, it feels like this is actually a pretty efficient way to just nab all of these photos, because it's, again, it puts a few of them up there for us to grab each time, and we can just kind of get them and go on, you know, and be good to go. So kind of into that. Where'd it go? Oh, grab it. There we go. Grab this thing. I know we need to get more curtains, but really at this point we're kind of already at our goals, so we're just trying to collect up some treats at this point, because we can use the treats to buy photos. I'm saving that for sort of the end of the episode, so that way we can just be the most efficient, so that way we don't have to keep leaving the menus or going to the menus and waiting for loading screens and stuff. So we'll finish off by buying a whole lot of cat photos too. But these procedural ones are doing a pretty good job of just netting us a whole lot of free stuff in short order, you know what I mean? And that's a pretty great thing. If there's one thing that I like in this world, it's getting free stuff without much effort. It's a pretty neat way to live, if you ask me, honestly, when you can kind of find a scenario like that. It's why I love going to conventions, even if it's like about a subject that I might not necessarily be super into. Like, you can find a whole lot of good free stuff at conventions. They want you to take that stuff, because that's just advertisement for them, baby. Like, when one year, or just this past year, actually it was, we had our kickboxing tournament that happened at the Arnold's Classic. It's a big bodybuilding convention, essentially, and they, they just, they'll bring in a lot of other sort of, adjacent sporting events, and that's why we had our kickboxing tournament there. But it was so fun walking around the convention floor. Even though I'm not personally much of a bodybuilder, I still had a ton of fun going around there, and I got so many free samples of like energy drinks and stuff. It was awesome. It was a pretty rad scenario. I was super into it. I was wired on caffeine all day, every day for that thing. There's so many energy drinks. It was great. All of them were like 0 calorie too. Like 0 calorie energy drinks are the jam these days, to the point that it's hard to find a not 0 calorie one, honestly. Kitten, definitely grew up to not be a kitten. Oreo, looking super sweet and cute. And then Momo, looks like Momo's enjoying the luxury of some good scritches. And then Franz Joseph has decreed that no hand washing shall occur, because the sink is the perfect bath, or the perfect nap spot. All right, we got time. Let's do one more. Do one more of these procedural ones. Making pretty good progress on these procedurals, I'm telling you. Oh, hey, we can catch our mice. Come here, you. Come here. Got him. Grab the photos here. That photo. We can make sure we're grabbing our snacky pews here. This one. What else do we need? Topple 18 objects and $400 worth of objects, huh? Okay. Well, we can do that. Gonna get us up there pretty close. Grab our toy there. Whoops. Nope. Grab the toy. Grab the toy. And then there's a napping. Oh, yeah. We got the nip now. Got the nip. Oh, we gotta grab the curtains. There we go. Where's that? That's the mouse that we already got. Okay, that's good. Grab that. Grab that. Need to find another toy. Oh, we need to find our scratcher. Wow, our scratcher isn't in the bedroom, huh? That's weird. That almost never happens. It's like the only place I ever see the scratcher. Whoops, nope. We gotta get that. Gotta get that photo out of there. Go. Grab this mouse too. There we go. There's our mouse hunter one. Making progress on our checklists here. Doing a great job with it. Proud of ourselves. Proud of me. Proud of me. I did it. I did the thing. I done did it. Did we get those curtains? Yeah, we got those curtains. Where's our scratcher? Our scratcher must be in the bathroom then? Oh wait, no, we just toppled it. We just, in our excitement to cause damage, we knocked it over. Which that seems like a pretty cat thing to do, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know that my cat's ever done it, but I could definitely see any cat in general, just like as a general state of being. I could definitely see a cat being so excited that it just absolutely knocks over and demolishes the cat scratcher. That makes sense to me. This out of here. Yeah, we'll finish this one and then we're gonna stop, pause, go, and take. Wow, it just kind of violently expelled those ones. Which is, you know, a slightly gross way to describe that. So you're welcome. All these things while we're here. Great. I think we're honestly good to go because there weren't any other photos, right? Oh, okay. Cool. Let's go sit in our box, and then we can see where we're at. We can get ourselves some more photos. We're making good progress. We're already up to the 200 out of 300 photos, so we're making good progress here. Making real good progress. I'm pleased with the progress we're making here today. I feel like we're accomplishing some good stuff right now. Let's see what photos we've got here. 211 photos. That's excellent. Digital Pro. See, look at that. We're getting there. We're getting there. Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn looks like they're having a good adventure there. That's fun. Tang and Abby. Assuming that Tang is the orange one and Abby is the tabby. Not gonna lie, Abby looks like she might be just kind of over Tang's nonsense. Ramsey is very curious about what we're doing while we're playing. I'm assuming that's like League of Legends or something like that. We have Mushi, who's just absolutely having a luxurious snooze right there. We have Sagan and Kepler, very space-oriented names. They both look like they're intelligent and smart and ready to do some investigating. And Toby, who looks like Toby definitely looks like he's got the whole photo op thing down. So that's great. Okay, let's go see how many of these photos we can get here. Go back to Cat Slap, back to Mode Slap, back to menu. Gotta go to collection, baby. Look at our achievements. We've got Ultra Mess Maker. We're getting there. Making progress on that one. Photo Completionist making real good progress. Procedural Pro making real good progress. We're doing good, clean, fun. Look at that. We got ourselves a lot of progress on the Roomba one. Still don't know what peak performance is. So like we're getting really close, man. We just gotta get procedurals, photos, and knock stuff over. Really, that's great. We can definitely work on our photo. Let's get some voids here. We got Batman, who's taking a nap after fighting off the Riddler. We have Black Cat, very very descriptive name. We have Corwin. Corwin looks like they're about to lose their mind because cats always do that when they're stuck in a bag. We have Goblin, who looks like he is definitely a goblin. Herman, just chilling. Got Huck, who seems to be chilling as well. My sister's dog's name is Huck. It's super cute, short for Huckleberry. You have Jaeger, who looks like he's just having a nice chill day after maybe a night of too many Jaegers, if you know what I mean. We got Lugosi, who definitely looks very attentive, alert, bright kitty. Meowski, very appropriate name, very photogenic. Very good photo of Meowski. We have Sophie Joy, who looks pretty chill. The Voids are pretty chill. Well, I would say that. And then we have Sheila, who is really having a struggle with her transition into being a unicorn, a unikitty. We have Senor Gato, who definitely looks like he's kind of pooped after a big day of running the castle there. We've got Nikita, who I can't tell if Nikita's being sultry or just absolutely tired of our nonsense. Could be both. We have Newton, who is very suspicious of us. And we have Mr. Pudge, who looks like maybe doesn't deserve that name, but maybe Mr. Pudge not being so pudgy after some hard work, See, what about our black and whites? We have Brinkley, who's in the middle of telling the paparazzi to just absolutely screw off. We have Cat Venom, who looks like he's about ready to go back to what Brinkley's doing there. We have Harry, who looks like he's just having a good old fun time. I have Leo, who's just lounging. We've all been there. We've all had days like that, Leo. I feel that. And we got Knives. Knives, who probably has like 10 little knives ready to go after whoever they're looking at there. And we've got Neville, who looks a little concerned, but it's gonna be okay, buddy. Everything will be okay. We have Kessie, who looks a little disturbed by the flash, but also rest in peace, Kessie. I'm sure you were the sweetest kitty. We've got Jessie Noir, who looks like she's trying to figure out something going off in the distance. Lots of weird stuff happens outside, so I get it. We have Jackie, who is wondering why you're taking a photo of her. She never consented to that. We've got Linux, who's another sink cat. We got one of the cool shell sinks there, which are cool to look at, but hard to clean. I've experienced those before. So, just there's some insight for you. And we have Moo, who is having a good cuddle there. We can get, whoops, no, we already have Nico. We can get one more. And we have Nidus, who Nidus looks like maybe in the middle of playing there, that angle there, but hard to say. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words, but a lot of these 1,000 words for this one are maybe going to be uncertainty about what's going on. But Nidus, I'm sure, is not unsure of their life. And yeah, so okay, that's all we can afford now. We're making some real good progress, baby. Look at that, 238. 238, only 62 left, baby. That's great. Love it. Like it, love it. Okay, we're gonna call it an episode there. I'm just gonna keep on recording, but like we gotta call it an episode. We gotta do it, man. We just gots to. We just gots to. So yeah. Anyway, that's great stuff. Yeah, I guess that means I gotta say, I almost forgot my whole sign off. I was so excited about looking at cat photos. Thank you so much for joining me. I love and appreciate all of you. Parting words of wisdom: take some good photos of your kitties, of your loved ones in general, and this is almost hypocritical of me to say because I'm so bad at doing this, but I'm trying to figure out ways that I can be better about it. Point is, take photos of your loved ones so that way you can have some mementos, because as we saw with the one kitty who's in memoriam, right, and we had like Nippy, who the game was kind of in memoriam of, right? It's like, eventually maybe they'll be gone. It's an uncomfortable thought to think of, but then if you have good, beautiful photos, it makes us real happy. Like, I've got a beautiful photo of my first kitty that I ever had. As a cognitive child, there's one cat that was around when I was a little baby, but I have no memories of that cat. But my first cat, when she passed, we dug up a beautiful little portrait of her that we had, and I keep it with me. I keep it framed, and it's a beautiful, fun, happy photo and memory to have of her around. So like, there's some genuine words of advice. Just, snap a couple pictures. We've all got a phone that's capable of it. Just like, boom, click, take some candids. Candids are great. There you go. Okay, love you. Bye.